And so I am not back making videos on a regular basis yet. I will return. I will tell you now that I have missed making the videos. I always enjoyed filming, talking to you, creating and sharing the creating, but I had come to a point where I wasn't sure I had anything of any value to say, because I had a lot of questions about my life and what I was doing and why I was doing it and what I wanted to continue doing. And so I have done quite a bit of soul searching recently, and a lot of introspection, a lot of meditation, a lot of walking, a lot of letting go of some of the automatic responses I have had to most everything in my life. If you're hearing some strange noises, it's because these guys are at it down there. That's Echo and Bella. They're having fun. I'm having fun too. So anyway, I'm not back here for good. I just wanted to stop in and say hi and tell you that I won't be gone forever. I'm still making art. I'm still walking a lot. I'm getting to feeling really healthy. And I will tell you that one of the directions I've been taking, which is new to me, is I have been practicing some life-altering lessons from Joe Dispenza, and they have had some remarkable effects on my life, and I am thrilled about that. So right now, everything seems possible, and I feel like I have a lot of abundance. I certainly have a lot of gratitude for everything that I have. I'm enjoying life. It is beautiful out here today. I'm in the garden. Haven't been in the garden as much. As you know, I injured myself last year, and I've had a recovery process, and I wasn't sure I was going to get in the garden at all to work. In fact, I had made some plans to just sort of, condense it, tear it up, just have a little bit of gardening so I could have my hands in the soil a little bit and grow something, but not have much of a garden like I've always had all my life. But I miss that too. And because I am feeling, whoa, doggies, hey, that's not gonna work. I'm also trying to learn how to train the dogs, because I'm going to be with the dogs for a whole month while the kiddos go overseas. They're going to Italy, and Africa, and I am going to be up here with the dogs, and we are going to have a great time. Oh, anyway, so back to Joe Dispenza. I don't know how much I'm going to tell you about my process, but I will tell you that after a lot of health issues, or indications of health issues, and some beliefs, and discovering some beliefs that I had about those health issues that I wanted to get rid of, the first inclination that I was on the right path was one day when I was still recovering from my back breaking injury, and prior to this time I could walk maybe a half hour before my back would really hurt and I would come back. So I was used to kind of just gauging myself and figuring out a walk that was going to take about a half hour, and then knowing that I was going to hurt and I was going to have to come back. And that's what I was doing. And then I listened. I'd been listening for a while, but this particular meditation that I listened to that morning suggested that the limitations I had were in my belief system and in my brain, and not necessarily connected to reality. And so wanting to be conscious of this and wanting to test it out, I decided to take a walk, and somewhere right before the half hour mark, I started saying to myself, I have no limitations. Now, when I got to the half-hour mark, my brain and my body cried out for me to turn around and go home. And I just kept saying, I have no limitations. Why would I go home? I have no limitations. That's about all I said. I kept walking and walking. I have no limitations. My back would hurt, and I would, in response to it, I would slow down, pay attention to what I was feeling, but say, I really have no limitations. I'm going to keep walking to my favorite coffee shop, the Cathedral, which, by the way, is 4.5 miles away from my home. And I walked, and I witnessed my back hurt, and then my back pain let up. And then my back pain moved to another side, which indicated to me that the side that had always hurt didn't always have to hurt, because it wasn't on that side anymore. And so I just kept walking, and no limitations. I have no limitations. I have no limitations. I want to go to the coffee shop and have my latte. I don't want to take a bus. I don't want to grow immobile in my older years. I want to be healthy and strong. And then I stopped, and another lesson from Joe Dispenza is, it's not I don't want to be, it's I am not. I am not unhealthy. I have no limitations. I can walk as far as I choose to walk. And I did. I walked, and I went in, and I ordered my latte, and I said to the man who gave me the latte, I just walked 4.5 miles for this latte. And he looked at me like I was a little bit crazy, and I was feeling a little crazy with happiness. And he said, for fun? And I said, yeah, for fun. And so I have been walking, and I've been having a lot of fun walking, and I'm having fun doing most everything that I'm doing, and I am so thrilled that I have the opportunity to have a even just an inkling that my thought patterns can change, and therefore my what happens can change, because I really do think that I have had some ways of thinking that have been detrimental to my well-being, and that's what I'm working on. And so I just wanted to say hi, and then I'll be back, and I hope you're doing well. And when I come back, maybe I'll have some more to say about this new adventure that I'm on. Also, on another note, I'm not only learning Spanish. I'm not going to try it out here, because invariably if I do it on camera, I will mispronounce something. But I've been practicing at home. I've been practicing with Duolingo. I have signed up for Spanish courses at PCC this fall. I'm not sure I'll get it. I haven't signed up for the class. I've enrolled at PCC, and I intend to sign up for the classes. Not sure if I'll get in, but wait, why would I think that? Of course I'm going to get in. See? Well, what's that all about? Anyway, let's change that. I am going to take a couple of Spanish classes at PCC. I'm going to learn to speak Spanish fluently, and I am going to Mexico next year, probably January, and I'm going to follow a dream. And that's what's happening to me. And when I come back next, I think I'll just periodically check in. Thanks for hanging in there. I see that you still watch some of my videos, even though I haven't been around making them. That's pretty cool. All right. I guess I have to get back on Facebook to tell you that I'm making a video. That's another change I've made. I kind of got off all social media, and It's been such a nice break. But I'll get on it so I can tell you that I'm here, so I can say hi. My rules, my life. See ya.